Cody's Caravan. We're in Carmichael, right?
We're in Carmichael, border Carmichael.
Yeah. That's where we are today. This is Wayne. Great idea, Wayne. This is so great. You had a fleet of cool cars, and you're like, well, I can't drive them all the time. I got to do something.
I wish. Yes, yeah. So we started Sepia Motors really as a way to get back into vintage, kind of get back into the analog, right? We live in a digital world, and so what these cars really represent are that analog experience, the tactile experience, the kind of in-the-moment experience.
Yeah. I totally get that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got each car has its own personality.
Yes.
So as you're taking photos and stuff for the gram, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you have your pick of the litter.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we'll come around to the front if we can. But so this is more of the rustic experience, right? The farm, rustic, outdoor, rugged. This Fiat over here.
Love that Fiat.
Yeah, this is more of like your urban, kind of like sporty, right, vibe. The Alfa Romeo, this is 74 Alpha, is your cinematic, your classy, your kind of like sports car. Imagine driving around Lake Como, right?
Yeah. Perfect.
And then finally down here, this is your, your kind of James Bond, your kind of, very classic British classy car. And each one can be a different story. Each one is a different story. And so that's what we love about them. We want to provide variety, and we want to provide, kind of a different experience.
Now, somebody's got an event, they get a wedding, something like that. You bring the car out, you do the photos and stuff.
Exactly.
But as you're driving down the road, you actually have people pull you over.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So they're for weddings, engagements, photo shoots, all kinds. But, I have to take these cars out, and we have to maintain them and everything. I get pulled over all the time, not by police, but by people who want to tell me their stories. You know, I own this car, my dad owned that car, I drove the truck in the war, stuff like that. So we've heard all stories, and it's hasn't been very long. So I'm looking forward to all the other stories.
That is lovely. That is lovely. We're a car culture in America.
Yeah,
I totally get that. Okay, this one right here, this MG is absolutely gorgeous.
Yes, yeah. This is a 58 MG. It is fully restored, has kind of a gunmetal look to it, and the chrome just pops really well. This is great, for weddings, for cocktail hour, right? Proposals, you name it. We have some flowers from Asteria on here, just as kind of give a vibe. And yeah, you can imagine yourself taking photos with this.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's such a good idea. Okay, how do people get a hold of you?
Yeah, so there's two ways. The website, sepiamotors.com, or sepia.motors on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, so we'll take you in depth in the next hour of these cars. Here's some stories about where they came from, because they've all got a story. Like some of these came from far away. And then in the 9 o'clock hour, we're going to take one of these on the open road.
Ooh.
You guys just think about which car should we take? Should we take the MG?
Oh.
Should we take the Alfa? Shall we take the Fiat? Or shall we take the Toyota Land Cruiser? We'll figure out. Yeah, you guys can vote. I know which one I've got my eyes on.
I'm between the MG and the Land Cruiser.
She says MG or Land Cruiser. John, what say you?
Is the one that's way in the farthest one behind you, that dark gray one, that's the MG?
That's the MG.
That's my vote, yes.
Yeah.
That's your vote? Okay, he voted
for
MG.
Yep.
Yeah, but I'm Cody, and I will take this
Yeah,
one. We're
I
going to take
was
the
gonna
Fiat
say
out.
that. I was like,
Because I
want
never
Cody to
listen
take
to you
this one.
guys.
Yeah.
I want to find the biggest person on our staff and try to make
And put them in there.
Yeah.
Scott.
Or head sticking
Oh,
out
I
of the
know.
top.
If you
Scott's
want to
like
make a
really small.
trade,
He's like this.
Wayne, I can get you this car into your fleet tomorrow. We can make this happen.
Talking about every car has a story.
That's right.
Thanks, Code.
That one's got some stories.
And interesting smells.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you in the next hour.
All right.
Thanks, Cody.
Have you ever wanted to add a little vintage touch to a cool car in a picture? You can do so.
Hey, we're going to check back in with Cody, who is learning more about Sepia Motors. And I have to say, Cody, you've never seemed more like Paul Newman or Steve McQueen than this morning.
Oh, why, thank you, John. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Okay, So, Wayne's got this fleet of cars. All of them have quirks and personalities and stuff. This one right here, where did it come from?
So this one came from Costa Rica, and over the years has gone through restorations, right, with each owner. But this was a work truck, and it was a utility truck. It was an ambulance truck at one point, you know. So there is a lot of variations to this truck, which is why it makes it really unique. And I just wanted to point out one of the.
It's our favorite part.
This blew my mind, but also like this has a gas tank right underneath the passenger seat. So, just imagine driving about in this in the 60s with the gas tank down here.
Yeah, people didn't smoke in the 60s. I'm sure it was safe. It was totally safe. This actually pops off. And it becomes like a whole convertible kind of situation?
Exactly. So this whole portion, this top portion pops off and it becomes more kind of Jeep-like. And this back part comes down, the window folds down, and essentially it's a nice big flat, kind of space for you to put whatever you want in it. These trucks were designed to be multi-purpose, very utility forward. And so that's why it has all these really cool features and quirks.
There's probably some people at home that are going, wait, I recognize that truck. Yeah. You brought it out to try to rescue some animals.
That's right. Yeah, so we worked with Bradshaw Animal Shelter to do some professional portrait photos of dogs that had been in the shelter for some time. And we worked with them. We put them up on social media, and had a great turnout. So it was great.
I bet you those pictures were amazing. Okay, let's go over to my car, the little tiny Fiat. I am in love with this car. I think this thing is absolutely amazing. Tell us a little bit about this. Where'd you find it?
Yeah, so this one, originated in Italy, of course, but we got this in South Carolina through a specialty dealership, and this is a 595 Abarth, and so. It has that racing vibe to it. And one of the really cool things about this that not a lot of people know is the reason for the trunk kind of being up like this, essentially this is the hood, the engine's back here, this is like what it was needed to cool off the cars on the racetrack, right? So air cooled, right? And so these cars are just like unique in their own way. Really love it.
Oh my goodness, I cut my hand. What about this red one over here?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is a 74 Alfa Romeo, and this one has, of course, a racing history as well. If you go around this other side here, you can see a little bit of the racing history. This clover right here is a good luck charm.
Tell them about the good luck charm.
Yeah. So there was a race car driver who lost his life during a practice run, and on that practice run, he did not have his clover on the car, and so from then on, this became kind of the good luck symbol for Alfa Romeos.
Oh,
and so,
wow!
Yeah. It's Alfa Romeo has a long racing history, and it really is the quintessential race car.
Okay, enough talking. Let's drive. Let's go. Let's go for a ride.
Let's do it.
Okay, we're going to take the Fiat count coming up. Sepia Motors, how do they get a hold of you?
Yeah, so sepiamotors.com or sepia.motors on Instagram.
Oh, such a good idea. So fun. All right, we're hitting the open road, people. Back to you guys in the studio.
I
cut my finger.
Cannot wait. Wait, you what?
Yeah.
Are you bleeding?
I cut my finger. I don't know when I did that. Yeah.
Well,
right.
let's just make sure it's not on the interior of one of those
we'll
cars.
Get things working.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Oh, Uncle Tim. Thank you, Uncle Tim.
You triage that. Don't mess
All right,
with the
back
car.
to you guys.
Okay, bye. Love you, Cody. It's National DJ Day. Shout out to all the DJs out there. It is time to take the vintage cars and hit the road.
Yeah, check back in with Cody this morning and the Caravan, which is tagging along as Cody goes for a ride. Hey, Cody.
That's right, John. Oh, my goodness. This is so exciting. Okay, Wayne, tell them what kind of car we're in.
Okay, so we're in the 74 Fiat Abarth, and this is the racing model for Fiat.
Speaking of racing models, that Chevrolet just passed us. I want you to be embarrassed, but I just went by. Give us some specs about this car.
Yeah, so this is a 2-cylinder, about 35 to 40 horsepower, car. I would equate it closer to like a Vespa. Maybe a little bit more than that, but it's about that horsepower.
What kind of reaction do you get when you drive this around?
Oh yeah, I mean, I get all sorts of reactions. People are waving at me. Kids think it looks like a toy, and so they smile and laugh and point. And I get people who want to tell me their story. They want to tell me like where they grew up, like what cars they used to have. some people used to have these in the past. So
Oh, so much fun. As far as like practicability, like going to the grocery store, can you get like 1 bag of groceries or 2 bags of groceries in this?
I can get about 2. I can get about 2. I would say that's about it. I've gone to Whole Foods a couple times, and they definitely get some looks in the parking lot.
I had a buddy who had a McLaren, and I was at Costco one day, and he came up to me and he's like, "Hey, did you drive?" And I said, "Yeah." And he's like, "I just bought this air fryer. Can I put it in your car? It won't fit in my McLaren." I said, "What a problem to have." How many miles on this thing?
Right now we got about 1,000. So it's been restored a couple times, and yeah, I think it's 1,000 original miles. It looks like. So yeah.
1,000?
Yep, 1,000. Yeah.
How old is this?
This is 74.
Wow.
So, very much a collector's car, car that's been like restored and treated well over the years.
I'm a 74.
Wow.
I definitely have more than 1,000.
That just blew my mind.
I know, yeah.
They must have had it in like a barn or something.
Yeah. I mean, it was in a collection before we picked it up, and this car, yeah, like I mentioned, has been restored and treated really well.
The overhead view is hilarious.
Yeah.
It
looks great.
It looks like a toy car.
I mean, it does, and at the same time, it also makes the car look a lot bigger than it is. I mean, we don't got a lot of room in here.
If people want to get these cars in their photographs, what do they have to do, my friend?
It's really easy. You can visit sepiamotors.com, or you can go on Instagram, sepia.motors.
Fantastic. So much fun. Thank you very much. All right. We'll see you guys at 10 o'clock. Back to you in the studio.
Cody, I'm not sure.
How cool is this little thing?
It's awesome. I'm not sure though if either one of you had an extra bagel for breakfast this morning. If you fit in there together.
Right.
Excellent point.
Yeah.
Excellent point.
That's very
Matter
cool.
of fact, this would actually fit in the glove box of the Caravan.
That's cool.
Enjoy the ride.
Thank you, Cody.